Hello everyone, this is Red Silvers. Welcome back to Let's Play Hyrule Warriors. We're going to go back to the Master Quest map today, but I'm going to kind of cut things really short really quick here because I'm going to actually go and do this stage and get this harp. Since we already A-ranked it, I'm just going to go ahead and skip ahead. So I'm going to go ahead, jump in and knock this out. And I'll be back with you in just a moment. Alright, so that was a quick clear on that map. We don't have to worry about getting A ranks, or don't have to worry about tracking down all the treasures. Some of these maps can go pretty quick. Well, let's see here. Oh, actually, let's save that one. I might want to get that heart power unlocked at some point. Now you've got stuff that I can get rid of. And some bomb fish. Alright, got his harp, so now we can continue on this path that we got stuck on before. This is a no item attacks, guard the allied keeps. And it's a Girahim. Yeah, we want Girahim. Despite him not being the recommended elements. Pretty sure this is you've got to take out, like, you got to block a bunch of keeps. Yeah, it is. You got to protect a bunch of keeps from Bombos and stuff, or just captains. Like, they're just gonna go in advance. They're just gonna go take the keeps, and they're right on the edge of falling. Okay, so you've got one group that's got Elizabeth, and you've got like a weaker group back there. So Elizabeth is gonna be more dangerous than the random moves, but. But it doesn't mean that they won't be able to take the keeps. Like, now they're in this keep. If I do anything, they'll take it, but they won't take it as fast as Elizabeth would have. And we can see where all the Elizabeths are on the map, so like I could just go. Yeah, these guys are gonna go and tell the Elizabeths that are waiting, hey, it's time to go in advance. And get them some reinforcements to make it even easier to take the keep. And you can see where the Elizabeths are, like I can just go fight them. Like, if I had gone to do that instead of fighting, like, the stalled children, then I might not have succeeded. I think they basically wait till the messengers would have got to them to go out either way. That was a fairly simple one. I mean, I'll take more heart containers. That's just going to make things easier for us in the long run. pretty sure that's why the one stage with the imprisoned Ganon and Phantom Ganon went so much easier on the Switch. It's just the difference in how it calculates the damage. I took 1 damage. All attacks are devastating. We've seen this. I forget where the tree is on this one. I was thinking it might be the corner, but I didn't want to get it wrong. So this is all attacks are devastating. We can't heal, but the no healing is kind of a silly rule because we are going to heal anyway if all attacks are devastating. Of course, we already have my favorite strategy for these guys. Some of these maps, they will not let you do this. They will have like the no item rule on the Master Quest map, so be aware. You are not one of the ones that's going to be the captain that counts, though. Easy peasy, but only a heart piece instead of a heart container. I do like that color scheme. That's a good color scheme for Wizrow. The dinky pose might not be, but... Surprisingly hard to get a good image of Wizrow during that victory pose. Okay, we got the digging mitts. And giant boss time. Also with Wizrow, don't get hit is the Master Quest rule here. So despite this being a really simple double Dodongo map, we might have an issue here. And again, we can just we've seen Dodongo a bunch. I'm about ready to turn those off for a bit. Okay. That ended up not being a big difficulty. And they do drop a clock item. Kind of like the, the clock in Zelda 1. That'll freeze enemies. And that's to help facilitate the whole, like, don't get hit feely. Don't get hit is definitely, like, the hardest of the special things to deal with. It's almost like all attacks are devastating, but not quite. They have a neat way to introduce, like, the clock item, too. We're just snatching up all the prizes today. And we already saw this best animation, so we're going to skip that today. Double the Dongo Claws, that could be handy. I think we've got some badges that need those. Alright, so now we have the level 1 location, which is the same in both the first and second quest. And we have the king is the one that has a reward, even though there's a fire recommended element, which is weird, but we'll take what we can get. I'm gonna work on unlocking whatever that is. So I kind of wanted to beeline for this map because, it's the earliest section of the map, kind of give us a little bit of progress. This one also has a fairy food that I'm interested in going after. And it's a fairy food that we're going to want for one particular stat, so. Oh, we got the key right away, too. So that's handy to have. There is fairy clothing here too. Also, apparently the Tukos that I didn't even help are just fine. Yeah, at this stage, the fairy food's actually in the enemy base, so I'm not going to be worrying about getting the keep pots until we go fight the boss. We do need to take the keep with the fairy. So let's go get ready for that. I do appreciate that they made this a speedrun stage, because we're already in a speedrun. It's not really a detrimental rule. Wait, is this our fairy clothing too? I think that's all we need to worry about, other than just getting the KOs and get the keep. The Kuko's apparently got a little overzealous. Let's see what's going on with them. I'm not sure what up here is causing them such issue. It's not like there's a captain up here they're facing. There's like this dude with morale, I guess. We only need 1,000 KOs for an A rank at this stage, so... What was on the weapon that we unlocked? Versus Ganon! It's better with... And it's also strong against... it's strong against Beast Ganon, the Phantom, and then Yuga. But not Ganondorf, and not the Imprisoned. Interesting. I would never go out of my way to get that skill, but we could use that for farming purposes. Yeah, we'll do Volga and then we'll have Dodongo time, I think. I don't think the dragon was ready to get flooded. But yeah, no, Volga's not ready for this at all. Why is the Dodongo way over there? Oh, I need to go back to that base. Let's go back and get the fairy food before we forget. Okay. There's the mushroom spore fairy food. I'm trying to unlock all the fairy foods just so that they drop and we have a good chance of getting them. So we have like garbage foods to feed fairies. Like, so we have, you know, like an excess of foods that we can feed to the fairies that aren't necessarily like the prime ones. But also, like, this one in particular I want for leveling up fairies at one point. you already got up before I did that. Come on, don't do the thing where you just don't ever expose yourself. Get a boat to the face. Plus, you know, heart container for the king, always nice. All these like really quick clear times we're getting. Also, my potion to get better ranks to not do anything for us. And yeah, delicious mushroom spores. These drop from Girheim, so we will farm for those. And one moment. Sorry about that. I had to step away for a moment to deal with stuff. So I'm just looking at the map here. Of course, we got a big chunk of weapons over here for the main heroes. We also got Volga's weapon over here. I kind of want to head toward Volga, just because I think that'd be funny to get Volga's level 3 weapon really early on. And we have a quiz right here. So, I think that's going to be what we're going to do. We're going to come here with the baton, and we're going to do... Well, we're not going to farm for that skill right now. But she does have a heart-powered baton, that's good to know. It's going to be a very spliced together video. I'm glad that I know how to do that, but it's still amusing. The book wielder. Okay, this is going to be one of those quizzes where it's just, they're going to give away the answer to you. Of course, the downside is that, you know, like these really easy quizzes, it's like, it's great, this is an easy quiz. I'm probably never going to come back and do this quiz again after I A-rank this map. Like, there's just no reason to come back and get it. Are we going to get the second drop? We did get the second drop. Necessarily want a food drop from Lana, but that's okay. She heard me talking about the... Oh, I have to go around. Why not just have me go the direct route to that keep? It's making me go around the outside. Blue-haired sword. Lana, you're just getting in on it this time. I think we've seen this exact same quiz on the normal adventure map, though. The nice thing is, since I'm using an electric weapon and not like Zelda's rapier, I don't have to worry about hitting Wizrow with like a light element attack. I got a Wizrow drop. Yep, I remember this exact quiz on the normal adventure map. It's like, here's Lana twice, and then here's the one where Lana's not the answer. Although I believe on that version it's Agatha that you're playing on in the quiz. I could be wrong. Okay, Lana's kind of getting a little beat up here, though, even though like I need Lana to stay away for a little bit so I can just wail on Midna. Because Lana's getting beat up like just through residual damage here. Also, like, captains are never get beat up this much when you're actually trying to take them out. It's only when you're, like, trying very carefully to not take them down that they will just wander in your attacks and expose their weak point. Now we're starting to get up to where we're going to start getting some drops that are on par with what we want. Okay, well, we're gonna need to get another harp. Just fine. And then I believe we're gonna need a candle. to burn, which we already have. Yeah, so let's unlock the weapon, but let's also unlock this. Let's see what we're in the mood for. Oh, we're jumping into the dragon fight. Although it doesn't say final battle will defeat the dragon, so. Did I ever get a better stone cleaver claw than just level 3? I don't think I did. Let's just take it and go and do our best. I was gonna say, what's the gimmick here? It's turncoats. My favorite battle type. There, for once I actually defeated somebody with that move that I was trying to defeat. More fairy clothing. I believe all the fairy clothing on this map is like the random Skyloft outfits. If you pay attention to where the turncoats come from, you can kind of know where the leaders are going to be. Okay, so even though it didn't say final battle, defeat the forest dragon, this is a final battle, defeat the forest dragon. I do think that defeating the dragon is an easier boss to deal with than the imprisoned, though. There is a turncoat leader there. I was gonna say I don't see a leader, but oh no, the magic thief came and stole like 20% of my magic bar. What am I gonna do? I don't know that I'm ever gonna use this owl statue, but I'm gonna take it anyway. Agatha's over there. Let's go try the keep first. Although Agatha should go down really fast to fire element. You have Turncoat here. Oh, that, and I missed, like, the Turncoat guy that I was actually aiming for. Oh, yeah, Agatha's gonna go down, like... Well, like a moth to a flame, which is kind of what they were going for by making her weak to fire. Yeah, like... I'm just gonna drop this off. Let's see here. We do have Ruto as the boss. I was checking to see if there was like any other named NPCs like Agatha running around that I might need to be worried about. Because those are the ones that are going to catch you off guard in a map like this. Looks like it's just a bunch of dark nuts and stuff over here, taking this keep over here. Which is fine, I'm still gonna come and take stuff back. Sometimes the camera gets funky with Volga turning into a dragon. They really want that one keep over there. And I mean, they can have it at this point. Okay, we got the South Keep and the North Keep. The North one I'm pretty sure has the heart container in it. Like, let's just focus on this. Like, I don't care if they take the North Square. Turncoat leaders here. And other guys spawn, so I'm pretty sure that means that there's also a leader in the north. Which is fine. If you're wondering why I stepped away, it's because today is my nephew's birthday. He's turning 18. And that might seem like weird, like why are you recording a video of your nephew's birthday, except that we're recording this like before I go to bed. It's still like, it's the middle of the night. The party will be after I wake up. But that's why I had to step away, because there was questions about that. But happy birthday if you see this. I don't know that he ever watches my videos, so who knows. I don't know why I thought it was funny to make Volgas be the first level 3 weapon we go for, but it is kind of funny. Hey, where is Darunia so that I know? No, he's over right there. So I can actually warp over there and protect him after I fight Rudo. Rudo, I'm pretty sure, is not weak to fire. I'm pretty sure she's weak to electric. There's sometimes like some thought process to it, like Agatha's weak to fire because she's obsessed with bugs. So I could see Rudo being weak to fire, but I do feel like lightning might be better, but maybe that's just the Pokemon fan of me. I guess it seems like she's going down really quick either way, so... Okay, here comes the dragon. There's the dragon's gonna summon all the way over there. I'm gonna warp over here and go where Darunia is, so I make sure Darunia doesn't go down. Where's that rally captain? There's a lot of... Yeah, this is the area I want to be, because the dragon will probably come to me. See the dragon come to me, but we get rid of the turncoats here. Get rid of the rally guy. Okay, I can't guard. Ooh, that was a big hit too. Although I don't think that the damage you take is actually tracked in this one. The guard rule. I guess we'll find out the hard way. Let's get out where we can actually hit the dragon. don't think this is going to be a 1 cycle, as great as that would be, but I'll take a 2 cycle. Do just enough to finish it off there. It looks like I did. I feel like that was a decisive victory for Volga. Consider how much he struggled to get his level 2 weapon. He kind of kicked butt and took names in this map. Yeah, it doesn't track our damage. The Flesh Render Fang. Look at that, 6 glorious slots. And we're still getting rid of level 1 weapons to make room for these, is the really funny part of this. Skylav skirt. Already starting to get some mushroom spores. Is that the same battle type as this one was? Not that one. No. Guard the Alley Keep. Yeah. Here's the level 9 version of that. I don't think I want to do the level 9 one right now. Is there a quick, easy map we could do? Well, there's a defeat giant bosses with Lana. Do a giant bosses with Lana. Best part is we have like the pictures. Look at Volga's experience now. Like Volga is too strong. Poor Yuga needs some more weapons. We'll bring Sia for, you know, the obvious boss destroying. Fact, oh, teleport into a post there. That's kind of a jerk move. No, Dodongo, we've seen your animation today. I'm surprised that I didn't get the one cycle on that. It's gonna take it out. So close. I mean, now it's like a sneeze could take him down. That's basically what that was a sneeze, right? It's kind of funny with how close I came to maybe getting like Linkle's boots or the sand wand or Medley's level 3 weapon, and I only come close. Volga still managed to beat him to it. That time it went down. And now Lana can come in and get all the credit for fighting the bosses. So I have to admit, at this point, I'm not entirely sure how long this video is going for, but I think this is a good place to stop. You're gonna wear some of these weapons. I'm gonna have to figure out what I want to keep or not. Oh, those dang heart power ones, though. Okay, so just out of curiosity, okay, this is the this is the Giant's Blade, and you need to have a water bomb, so we'll have to go get a water bomb to unlock it, but that's what's over there. So that's good to know. Look at all the weapons on this map. Like, just take a moment and look at all those, like, yellow icons. I'm pretty sure this map has the highest weapon to map ratio in the entire game. But we're going to go ahead and call things here, and I will pick up somewhere next time. So as always, until next time, this has been Red Silvers. Have yourself a great night.